Hey, how's it going, and welcome to the very first episode of the Watford career mode here on FIFA 19. So there was a straw poll on what team Jess should be playing as. It was against Sunderland, Leeds and Watford won the straw poll. So here you can see the domestic success, the continental success, the brand exposure, the financial youth development and the transfer fee. So here she's changing her manager. Unfortunately, there is no female managers, so she can't be a female, which is kind of a shame. So she's picking a name here, which is Miss Otis, that she's going to be selecting. So I'm basically just going to be doing the commentating at the moment and telling you what's going to happen in this series and also in this video. So basically in the series, so here you see her change the difficulty to legendary. She is playing on legendary, and the match length will be 5 minutes long. Could possibly shorten them down, but I think she's going to stick with 5 minutes long. So basically the series, what's going to happen in the series will be, this very first episode is all about transfers and bringing in new players and stuff like that, and what she wants to do throughout the series. But basically the main of the series will be a little bit of news and stuff like that and updates. And then there will also be the full gameplay. It's not going to be highlights or anything like that. It's literally going to be the full gameplay of the game. So here she is just saving the mode here. She'll be saving it as Watford FC. So the reason why I'm doing the voiceover, if you're brand new to this channel and you just clicked on this video, the reason why she's not doing the voiceovers is because she can't, because she has a medical disorder called apraxia of speech, when it means that she verbally can't talk. So she just chose the European International Cup, which is had the most money. This is just telling you that the chief executive is going to listen, the transfer market's over. But here is the board expectation. So in the youth development, she's got to sign one player younger than 20 years with potential greater than the average overall of the current positions in that position. And she's got to sign one crucial player to the forward position. She's got to keep the player's salary growth under 15% and finish with the season with a 17.6 million unspent and allocated funds on the transfer and wage budget. Domestic Cup, she has to finish the Premier League in mid-table, currently 18th, and the FA Cup of the round of 16. And the continental success, well, Watford aren't in Europa or Europe or any of them continental cups at the moment. This is just the assistant manager saying about the global transfer network, and then there's also Oscar Harrison, who's just introducing himself from the global transfer network. So she's just going to be deleting the messages here. There will be points where I will be quiet and then speak up when I need to speak up. Don't worry about that. So right, you just see here there was a little bit of cut in the video here. She already looked at some players. She's already got some players that she's been scouting and stuff like that. So there was a cut in the video there. There will be bits where you will notice if there's cuts in the video, but it's just to shorten the video down. I think this is about an hour long video. So this very first video will be about an hour long, but all the rest of the videos we're going to try and keep under maybe 20-30 minutes. So here she's changing the formation and she's going to change the players that she wants to put in to the positions. Hughes will be coming on for Corpe. Now I might actually mispronounce players' names. The reason why I'll either mispronounce players' names is because I've never heard of it before. But even myself, I suffer from dyslexia, so I can read and write, but not very well, and it takes me a while to understand the words. But once I understand the words and know how it's pronounced or spelt, then everything will be perfectly fine. So the player here is like, oh, can I play in the next game? And she's like, I'll think about it. So here is the final report for Joshua King. Look at this, he's 78 rating. Looks like a very good, decent player. We got a better look here as she goes into the transfer hub here. So these are some of the players that she's been scouting, that she's added to the short list, and some of the players that she wants. So he's 11 million there, and I think he's 60,000 on the wages. So here she's meeting Eddie Howe, the Bournemouth manager. This is where Joshua King plays for. He plays for Bournemouth at the moment. He's a centre forward. So she's like, right, well, I don't want Troy Deeney anymore. He's a bit too old for my team. So he's like, well, yeah, we'll take Troy Deeney, but we want at least 11.4 million. So she's like, well, no, I'm not going to accept 11.4 million. I think that's a bit too high. So she tries to knock it down to a 7.5 with Troy Deeney, and let's see what he says. So he's like, nope, we want 9.7 million with a 10% sell-on clause. So she's like, no, that's not going to do neither. Now, how about we submit a new offer? So she removes the sell-on clause. She's going to submit a new offer here for 10 million, yes? So she's like, right, okay, how about 10 million? Plus Troy Deeney, which is 17.5 million. And he goes back to his original offer, how about 11.4? So at this point, you know, she kind of goes, right, well, that's the lowest I'm going to get. So she accepts. So 11.4, so he'll be coming in for 11.4 million here. Troy Deeney. Sorry, not Troy Deeney, Joshua King for Troy Deeney, that's what I meant. So now she'll be going into negotiate contract terms, and let's see what he wants. So here they come, they'll be coming in, and they sit down, and she's like, hello, welcome, let's discuss the contract. So the agent straight away is like, oh, he wants important. So she's like, yep, I'll accept that. He's definitely going to get some first team places, definitely. Again, the agent's like, right, okay, he wants a 3 years on his contract. And she's like, okay, yep, I will accept that, yes. Okay, 3 years will do. So he's like, right, okay, my client isn't looking to get a release clause. And she's like, yep, we don't want a release clause neither. We want the top price for him if we ever sell him. So he comes in with a high salary offer here. He wants 41,000 on the wages, a sign-on bonus of 430,000, and a goal bonus if he scores 20 goals, 1.7 million, which is way too high. So she's going to knock this down to 10 goals and to 250,000. Sorry. So 250,000. She knocks it down here to 250,000. She's knocking the sign-on bonus down to 250,000. And she's knocking the wages up here to 65,000. So she admits it, and they're like, sorry, but that's a bit too high. How about this? We can offer you this. And the agent's like, wow, my client is really happy with that. That's a great offer. Thank you. And we're like, yes, just have you on board. So there's our very first signing, Joshua King. So in the comments below, please tell us what team you are managing this season, and tell us who is your first signing. And if you haven't made a signing yet in your free mode, tell us who you're going to sign in your very first free mode. So there's a little, thought that was a video though. So basically that's not videos, it's basically saying, alright, didn't pay this much money for Joshua King, and he's moving to Watford. So there she is, she's planning the best team straight away, and like, yep, you're in. So here you go, the very first game against Atalanta, Watford. These pre-season games will be tough, unless she gets into the final, then will be the gameplay. If she gets into the final. So I'm going to say this, please stick around to the end of the video. There will be a surprise prize and a chance for you to help her with this team. So please stick around to the end of the video. So there was a transfer offer there for Zagala, I think that is how you pronounce it. Really dismal offer and she rejected it. So she's gonna sink to the next game, which is the PSV. A transfer offer comes in here for Vieira. Roberto Vieira from Argentina, 27 years old. Like, no way, salary is here. So Lazio got rejected. So again, she'll advance. And another transfer offer for Hughes here. For William Hughes, who used to play for Fulham, if I can remember. Burnley are like, right, we want 13.3 million. She's like, nope, he's a value team. She wants to bring in young players and quality players, and also players who are possibly from the same nation as manager. So here she wins against PSV 3-0. So the next game would be against Wolfsburg. So here is another message. This is just from Felix, international management, obviously, saying maybe in the future, you know, if you're good enough at your job, you can get an international manager offer. So again, that could be a choice that you could have with an international job offer, and she's happy with it, you know. Basically, what team would she do? Does she take that international manager job, or won't she? So here's another few players that she scouted, just having a look at stats, seeing if they're good enough. This guy doesn't look good enough for the team, only a 64 rating, but he is cheap on the wages. He looks pretty decent. Eric Cabara, or yeah. Sorry, I really cannot pronounce players' names, but yeah. So again, this is some of the players that she's been scouting here. Holgate, Soyucha, I think that is how you say that. James Madison, Vidra, Grobs, Pascal Grobs. So there's a few players there who she's got a choice from. So I think she's going to put in an offer in for one player here. Let's see who she's going to go for. So he's like 9 million, like 9 million on the wages. Sorry, not 9 million wages, 9 million on the transfer. He's 10 million. But because he's already recently joined the club, she can't go for him, but she wanted to get him. So here she is meeting Chris Houghton, the Brighton manager. So here they are, they're going to have a conversation. And he's like, right, let me get started with this offer. So let's see what she offers for Pascal Grobs. My pronunciation is so bad of players. So she's going to put in a transfer offer straight away. See how much she offers. So she's put in an offer. 11 million, is it? Is she going to stick with 11 million? Yep. So she's put an offer in here of 11 million. So let's see what Chris Houghton says. Like, nope, he's worth a little more. He's worth 400,000 more. And she's like, yeah, I'll take that. Only 400,000 more. Yep. I'm not gonna, you know, I'm not gonna try and get it for cheaper or anything like that. So Pascal Grobs could be coming to the team. So here he is. He's like, yep, come on, sit down, let's have a chat. So the agent straight away comes in. He's like, he wants an important position, and she's like, yep, that's what he's gonna get. He's gonna get an important position here. So the agent hasn't come in with how many years, but she's like, oh, we'll give you 3 years. Sometimes the agent comes in with years and they say, oh well, my client wants this many years, or The client's come in saying, sorry, the agent's come in saying that he doesn't want a release clause. So now it's to the wages. So they're going to discuss the salary here. So let's see how much she offers him on the salary. So she's offering him here 45,000 and a sign-on bonus. She's offering 150,000 for a sign-on bonus. And if he scores 5 goals, she's going to offer him another 150,000 for a sign-on bonus. So let's see what he says for this. He's like, yep, that's a fair offer. My client is happy with that. So there they go. They shake hands. And there is Pascal Gross coming in to the team, to Watford F.C. Shame couldn't get James Maddison. But if a young player's just joined the team, you know, it's going to be hard to get a player. So she's looking at Martin Saar here. German centre-back. And I think she's just got, yeah, she's just removed him from the shortlist. So she's looking here at Eric Cabacor. Yeah, Cabacor, that's it. Eric Cabacor. And now she's looking at Mason Holgate. She's just looking at the stats, see what they're like. But he is an English young talent, so I think she's gonna, yep, she's gonna put an offer in for him. English young talent. So she's meeting the Everton manager here, Marco Silva. Or that is who the manager of Everton is at the moment, I think. So let's see what offer she puts in. Oh, so she's going to swap a player here. See who she's trying to swap. So she's looking at the players to see who maybe she could swap. Is that Cabal, Yannick Cabal. So she's like, well, do I? So she's putting in Yannick Cabal. And he's like, nope, we don't want Yannick, he doesn't suit us, nope. We want either a different centre back, a striker, or a winger. So, see what she does here. So does she offer another position, or does she offer another player? Nope, she's gone straight in for a transfer fee. So she's offering 10 million. Nope, she's changed her mind. She's offered 9 million. So let's see if Marco Silva will accept this offer. So no, we want 10.2 million. So she counter-reacts that. She's proposing a new offer. And she's proposing 9.5 million. Which I think is pretty decent. And he's like, no, we want 9.7. So, if that was me, yep. So basically, she's just accepted an extra 200,000, which is 9.7 million. So here she goes. She's gonna negotiate his new contract, and let's see how she negotiates it. So again, she's like, yep, it's nice to meet you both, let's have a sit down. So here he is. So he wants an important role. He wants to be there on the first team. So he wants a 3-year contract as well. So she's like, yep, we'll accept that. So he's got an important role and he's got 3 years on his contract. And she doesn't want to add a release clause on him. So now it's just a discussion of the wages. So let's see what she offers them on the wages. So he's 43,000 at the moment on the wages. She's going to offer him 45,000 with a 150,000 sign-on bonus. She's 10 clean sheets, yes. Nope, she knocked it down to 5. So 5 clean sheets. So she keeps it at 5 clean sheets throughout the whole season. No, she's knocked it back up to 10. So 10. So if he keeps 10 clean sheets, throughout the whole season. She'll give him another 150,000, and he's like, yep, my client is really happy with that. So there they go, they shake hands. So there is Mason Holgate just come into Watford FC. And there it is, there. So she simulates the next game against Wolfsburg. And Wolfsburg are playing a 4-3-3. They won against Atlanta but lost against PSV. And she wins 4-0 there on the simulation. So that means she's into the semi-finals. So one player did get sent off. So now she's add Grobs on. And she's now going to add a Holgate on. And she's put Prodell. And now she's just changing the substitutions. So she's going to add Tom Cleverley onto the bench here. She's put Zagella. She just moved Zagella. Who did she just add somebody on there? Oh, she's adding Gray on. So she's put Gray on. And what else is she doing? And she's adding a right midfielder on here for Cope. And she's saving the changes. So it's not a bad team there at the moment that she's got. The decent team, decent Watford team. Good formation as well. So there's the tournament prize money. 1.1 million basically. There's an email for the suspended player saying that he's out for one match. So she advances. Does she advance or does she go to the... Oh no, she's doing the training. So now she's going to train some youth players up here. So let's see which youth players she's actually going to train up. She's going to train up this young striker here, Michael Foliv. So she's going to give him some attacking training, some adept attacking scenarios. And now she's going to train up a midfielder here. So she's training up this midfielder, and I think it's Domingos Quina. I think that's his name. Is it Domingos Quina? So she's basically giving him an attacking strategy, and now, yeah, she's giving him an attacking strategy and a defensive scenario. So she's giving him a depth defensive scenario. And I didn't see what the other one was, but I think she's given him also an attacking scenario. So he's the other one, Ben Wilmot, another young. He's got an adapt defensive scenario. And the goalkeeper, I don't know how to pronounce his name. Dahlberg, I think, is that it? Dahlberg. So she gave him a one-on-one attacking goalkeeper thing. So now she's simulating to the next game, which is against... Who's that? Is that Hertha BCC? And HBC, is it? Hertha BSC, sorry. So she'll be simulating this here. And she just... I don't think that was in the transfer, but that was just a player saying that he wanted to play. And just like, nah, we're doing brilliant the way we're going. So she won this, and now she's into the final, so there will be a live game in this video. So she's gone to the youth development again. The player training again, and she's just training up these players again. So all these training sessions will be simulated. So the next game is against PSV, who she won 3-0. But the next game, it will be her playing it. So, Watford again, tournament prize money, just saying how much divided into the transfer budget. So, let's see what she's doing. Let's see what she does now. I think she's gone to the transfer hub, yep. She's going to the transfer hub. So she's gone to the transfer hub. So let's see who she's looking at now. So she's looking at Eric Caboclo. She's going to put an offer in for him. So I think at the moment, I think she's just looking at his stats and like trying to see if she wants to buy him. I can't pronounce that guy's name from Leicester City. So he's got a £16.1 million release clause. I think she's a bit hesitant here. So she's like, well, he's only valued at 7 million. So she's like, do I buy him or don't I? And then she's looking at obviously his weekly wage. So I think this is why she's a bit hesitant here, whether she should go for him or not. I don't know if does she go for him? He's only on, how much is he on? So he's 35,000, 37,500 on weekly wage. So she's gone for it. So she's actually paid the 16.1 million for the negotiation. So here she is talking to Caboclo and his agent. So straight away he wants a important squad role, so accepts that. So let's see what contract offer she offers. So it's 4 years, she's offered 4 years, and they've agreed the terms for 4 years. Doesn't want a release clause, so they're just going to move on to his salary now. So let's see how much she offers him. So she's offered him 20, but yep, she's moving it up to 22,500 with how much sign-on bonus? 125. Yep, 125 sign-on bonus, and if he keeps 10 clean sheets. How much is she going to put for the 10 clean sheets? 260, 70, no, 70. Nope. 275 for 10 clean sheets. That sounds pretty decent. For 10 clean sheets, he'd be getting 275,000 plus a sign-on bonus of 125,000. That's 400,000. And the agent's like, nope. He wants 24,500 on the wage budget, a 220,000 sign-on bonus, and after 5 clean sheets he wants 160,000. Just like, yep, okay, we want you in our team. So he'll be joining the team. So here he is, joining the team. They shake hands, and all the deal is finalised. So it's a lot of money, 16,100,000. It is a lot of money for one player, but it's to strengthen up the team. So she's simulating to the next game. So there's another transfer offer for Zigala. So here she looks, and I think she's looking at the release clause here, because I can see the release clause. So she's looking at the transfer fee. It's like, that's like way too low. He's got a release clause of 9.1 million, you know. So I think she's going to negotiate. I don't know how much she's going to negotiate, but we'll see, and we'll find how much. So she will be meeting the Leicester City manager here, which is Claude Ramos. I think that's how you pronounce it. So here he is. And he's like, listen, we're going to offer 5,400,000. And she's like, no, he's got a release clause of 9.1 million. I'm sure we should just get the release clause. If you want to take him, you're going to pay the release clause fee. So she submits that, and he comes back, and what does he say? What will he say? And he's like, no, we're not giving you any more than 5.4 million. And she's like, yeah, No, I think he's worth more than that. He's got a 9.1 million release clause. I'm not accepting it. And that look of like, that look there is just like, yeah, get out of here. That's basically what that look is. It's just like, yeah, get out of here. You're wasting my time. So, should be adding him into the team here. So she'll be adding the new players into the team that she's just bought, which is Carrico. And is that the only player that she brought in? Yep. So she'll be saving the changes there for the team, and here we go. So there is going to be the game here. So I'm not going to commentate over this game, but please stay to the end of the video because there will be a surprise for you all. So I hope you enjoy the gameplay, and I will be back at the end of the gameplay.
Well, it's very much the way of pre-seasons these days. We've got a grand final here, the final of the European International Cup.
Yeah, and it is billed as a friendly, a pre-season one, but both these teams, these players will be taking it really seriously. What we've seen so far is anything to go by.
PSV Eindhoven today against Watford. Well, he's looked, the manager, at what they need in the transfer market, and he's decided that a strong central defender is what's required. And here he is making his debut.
Yeah, they conceded 1 or 2 sloppy goals, I thought, last season particularly. And in an effort to stop that, he brings in this player who might just be able to plug some gaps.
For PSV, this is how they'll play today. Well, we've gone with a 4-3-3 formation here for them. Is that the way you see it, Alan?
Yeah, I mean, it can be adjusted. It could almost be a 4-5-1 if they decide to come over all defensive, this team, but if they're on the front foot, that 3 up front can cause the opposition back 4 some problems.
And here's Watford, and this is how they're going to line up. Ben Foster starts in goal. Roberto Pereira plays with Deulofeu as the wide options. Only one up front in terms of a out-and-out forward. Whoever is the coach of Borussia Dortmund, the passion and the nature and the DNA of this real working man's club is it's special. It's very special indeed.
Well, it's one of my favourite European grounds. You come here on a European night and it's just wonderful. That yellow wall behind the goal, it's a sight to see.
Moving the opposition around with these 2 players. Another turnover in play here with that intercept. Lozano. Come away with the ball cleanly. Great tackle. Saw that coming and intercepted. Working hard just to see maybe a sight of goal. Great interception. He's gone for the challenge with a bit of panic written over his face then. It's one back. Poor on the ball. We don't need to see all the cards here from the referee, and he's keeping the cards in his pocket. Just a free kick.
There's some big lads in that box waiting for a cross. I'd be hoping not to be disappointed.
Josh King. Pascal Gross. Good support play from his teammates. So we'll restart with a throw-in. Pascal Gross just lent the ball to his mate and got it back again. Terrific play on the ball. Hit it hard, but not very true. It's been an enjoyable competition for a European trophy, maybe in quotes, but a European trophy. I think the teams have done very well. They're fulfilling both criteria, really. They're getting themselves fit, but they're also entertaining us.
They are, yeah, and you're just sharpening your competitive edge as well, aren't you? Particularly when you get to a final like this, you certainly don't want to lose. You're putting a lot of effort to get this far.
Here's a chance to go down the outside of the opposition. Put away, but not out of harm's way. Josh King. Pereira. Careless there. Sainsbury. Played forward, a bit of menace in this attack. And here's the shot. Blocked it then. Got to be. Off the bar and in.
Well, sometimes it comes out, but I think he deserves his luck there.
Well, look at it again. Off the underside of the bar and in.
Yeah, spectacular, isn't it, when that happens? Keeper, no chance.
Let's see the replay now. And that has opened the scoring. 1-0 here. Now Hughes. Into the attacking third. He's got support here. Hughes. Pereira. Delivered into the box. Just a period of keeping the ball for the team that are winning the match. Takes on the shot! Oh, credit to him for taking that shot on, and he connected well enough.
Well, he has got a strong shot, we know that, but not his best effort.
And King. Pereira. Well, that would be a throw. Pascal Gross. That's an easy cutout for the opposition, saw the pass coming. Behic. PSV free kick. Deulofeu. Building steadily here, keeping possession. And shoots! What a save! It'll be a corner.
You have to feel sorry for those fans. It's all been happening up the other end, but chance here to swing a good corner in.
put the corner in the middle. And it's all level now in the cup final.
It's turning into the spectacle we hoped it might be.
Sensational strike there for the goal.
Well, they've got power, they've got height, and when the corner's that accurate, only one end result.
And we can see a slightly different viewpoint on it. It is level. Both sides have scored here now. "45 minutes gone in the European International Cup final, and Alan, we're still nowhere near knowing who's going to get their hands on the trophy."
No, it's been a bit of a chess match at times out there. The second half, I think, will open up a little bit.
Everyone's settling back in their seats. Second half is underway. Josh King read the play well to intercept. Pereira. Spotted that well and intercepted. There's a statement just reached us from Stamford Bridge that Chelsea have completed this signing.
Yeah, well, they've had to put the money in the pockets, about 50 million quid, which I don't think that's an outrageous figure for somebody of his quality.
Cleared away by the defender. Now Hughes. Gross. Here's the shot, underside of the bar and into the back of the net.
With a good fortune, but he's earned it.
And it thumped into the net via the underside of the bar.
Well, it is difficult for any keeper when that happens, because difficult to reach up to it.
Off we go again, 2-1. Gutierrez, Daniel Schwab. Gutierrez. Coming on strong and looking to play their way through now. Gutierrez. Short passes, and keeping the ball. Quick-witted and quick in his movement too to intercept there. This turnover could be costly against a side that can break like this. Did well, stuck out a foot and cut off the pass. Gutierrez. Lozano. Steered through. There was a chance, really, of getting into a scoring position then, but anything but. Good distance to the clearance then. Deulofeu whipped in from the wide area. He's gone for the volley, and it nearly paid off.
Yeah, really good technique there. Known for that kind of volley.
it's given away. Bit predictable with the passing and the opposition able to deal with that. Still 20 minutes to go. Looking down at the benches, yeah, there's going to be a change. We've got a substitution shortly to come. Luke de Jong just read the intentions of the opposition there to make the interception. Deulofeu. And that ball belongs to the goalkeeper. Gutierrez. Lozano. In towards de Jong. Now the countdown is to 10 minutes left. Now Hughes. Well, the opposition have got to come out and get them. They can't let them just play their ball around in their own half like this. Well, we've got a substitution now. Daniel Schwab. Gutierrez. Well, here we go into the last 5 minutes of regulation time, and they lead by 1. And it is Lozano. Return pass. Trying to pick out someone in the centre. And the ball knocked away long. Deulofeu. Maybe the counter-attack is on here. Break still on. Now he's looking for support. Well, the signal's gone up for 2 minutes. Hughes. And King. Pereira. I think the cross is on. Deulofeu! It's a difficult technique, and he didn't quite catch it.
Yeah, fair play for taking it on. Takes a bit of confidence to do that.
Well, it's going to be a substitution now. Well, there it is. They have won the European International Cup.
Yeah, there's some happy faces, some tired legs out there as well. They've really put everything into this, and they've got the reward.
So, a successful pre-season tournament here for them. They hold aloft the European International Cup.
Yeah, well done to all concerned. And I think they've enjoyed it, actually, taking part in this tournament over the course of the last few days, weeks.
So, a successful pre-season tournament here for them. They hold aloft the European International Cup.
Yeah, well done to all concerned. And I think they've enjoyed it, actually, taking part in this tournament over the course of the last few days, weeks.
You have to have the team photo, and they're getting ready for it now.
Yeah, one of those lovely scenes that you'll hang on the wall back at home.
And here's the shot. And they blocked it then. Got to be off the bar and in.
Well, sometimes it comes out, but I think he deserves his luck there.
Takes on the shot. Oh, credit to him for taking that shot on, and he connected well enough.
Well, he has got a strong shot, we know that, but not his best effort.
And shoots! What a save! It'll be a corner. Put the corner in the middle. And it's all level now in the cup final.
Well, it's turning into the spectacle we hoped it might be.
Gross. And here's the shot. Underside of the bar and into the back of the net.
Bit of good fortune, but he's earned it.
Deulofeu whipped in from the wide area. He's gone for the volley and it nearly paid off.
Yeah, really good technique there. Known for that kind of volley.
So I'm back, and yes, she did win there. She won 2-1. Really good game there. So here we are. We're going to have a look at a few more things that she's been doing. So she's also been looking at a few goalkeepers to bring in, because this team has very old goalkeepers at the moment. So is she going to get to that next? I think she gets that to. I think she gets to that next. Sorry, I'm so stuttering my words. So she's simulating. Oh yes, here she goes. So she's just waiting for the scout update of them, and these are the 3 goalkeepers here. We'll take a better look in a minute. So this is the surprise that we have for you guys, and this is where you can help her with her team and help her build her team. This is your decision, not her decision. This is yours. So if you look here, Ben Foster is 35 years of age. The next youngest goalkeeper is 19 years of age, this young guy here. And then you've got Gomes, who is 37 years of age, and this team needs a new kind of young keeper. Not too young, but not too old. But they need a good quality keeper, and a keeper that can keep up with the team. So here she is. These are the 3 keepers that she's been looking at. We got Miguel Silva, who is 23 years of age. He's from Portugal, and he's 75 rating overall. The next goalkeeper that we'll be looking at here in a minute, once she moves down to it. But yeah, the next goalkeeper, we can see here it's Ramos, but it's Claudio Ramos. He's a 26-year-old goalkeeper from Portugal again, and he's 78 rating. He's only 6 foot. We will say Silva was 6'3". And then we've got Emiliano Martinez, who's 25 years of age, from Argentina, but only 72 rating, but he does stand at 6'4". So this is where you have your chance. And this is where you can help her build her team. There will be a straw poll in the description to her Twitter page. So you go to her Twitter page and you will vote on her Twitter page at this straw poll. And what keeper should she buy? Should she buy Silva, Ramos or Martinez? The decision is yours. You will only have until 4 o'clock today to basically make your decision and to make your vote count. So I want to thank everybody who has watched this video till the end. If you have watched till the end and you like the video, please leave a like. Every like helps. If you haven't already and you want to watch the rest of the series, please go hit that subscribe button. It's like a like. Every subscribe and every like really helps. And please leave your comments down below. Tell us how we could make this video better. Any comment is a positive comment. So I'd like to thank you all, and goodbye.